better off dropping that ball. Let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
3rd down and 9.
52 blue.
They'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
Their own 16-yard line.
On the double. Got 60. 60 by 60.
To throw right away, here's Milroe. Down 45-yard line.
That's good for a
That
Seahawks.
one's good for 29.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
They'll throw on 1st down with Milroe.
There's a little off to this route. Man coverage, and you got a drag route. Give him a little something off the line and go. Win with speed. Good, accurate ball on the front shoulder pad. Allows him to pick up the rest after the catch and leads to a big gain.
2nd and inches.
Get it.
He'll step up and run. He gets free. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown Seahawks. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running. And in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Ready up. Come on, set.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And this will be a Falcons 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It is a big play there for the Falcons. Pick up of 46 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line.
50, green, striker, 3-3. Cut.
They'll run with Robinson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
He pulls it in around the 5. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3. That's going to set up 3rd and goal.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
32. Set.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Seattle. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 6-yard pickup.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Nick Emanwari. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Ready. Come on. Set. Gravity Lions.
On first down, it's Milroe. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And 10.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Go get him. Cougar Knights. Ready.
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Okay, ready.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Liking 18.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so That might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Five yards from the house. They've got it first and goal.
Here we go. Set. Rig. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Rig alert. Rig alert. Check smash. Check smash. Go.
Milroe gonna look to run it himself. He will do it himself. He's in. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown Seahawks. That's his second touchdown of the afternoon. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
The kick is good. Makes the score Seahawks 21, Falcons nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. Take it to the blue. Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here we go. Set. 50 green.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw. That's caught right side. It's London. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw yet again. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. That pickup good for 29 yards.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Come on, set. Black, 10 cycles. Ready?
And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He's got it. And the Falcons get back in it. It is 21-7.
Falcons 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
34-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. He's inside the 35. And he will go all the way. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seattle. Seahawks. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Down. Blue, touchdown.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he is going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Ready up. Ready. Yellow, 43. Check.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. He's still on his feet. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 59 yards.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
On the set.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal.
Set, hut. Yellow, 20. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown Atlanta. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Come on. Next.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
He was tackled at the 27.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 6. They'll tap this one forward to St. Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
He was
Nothing
tackled
more.
at the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Ready up.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Cut 19. Cut 19. 19 Lions. Ready, ready.
From the gun, it's Milroe. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10.
3.
Again, it's Milroe. Get this complete to Horton. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and
So,
7.
2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to Seattle after this. 2nd down, they need 7.
Pat. Pat to 60. Pat to 60. Ready.
He'll get this out wide. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
That's another
A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Seattle.
25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Get ready. Roll, roll, roll.
They'll run here with Walker. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a 1st down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Cougar 19.
On the toss, they'll run. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Come on, set. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going right sideline and complete. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Right, right. Ready?
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. To the right, that's Pitts.
That's on first down.
And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Now it's second and 1.
Set, hut. 33, yellow.
He'll look to throw. This is caught down that right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. His 4th TD grab of the season. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Brown now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
42-yard line.
Rig alert, rig alert. Just hurt. Warrior 70. 7 Pirates. Check out.
On play action, Miller. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now Seattle's going to use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Ready? Hawk 70.
Motion.
He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. Still on his feet. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Bates, good with the extra point. And the Seahawks add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And He'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here we go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Brown now to return it.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. Check. Bronco 80. Three.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll be set up now. Up past 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
For a Seahawks.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He'll try to set up the screen here. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown Seahawks.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
49, Falcons 21.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Set. Hut. 60 red. Set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
First and 10.
And the Falcons, first down. It's a gain of 10. First down.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Boye Mafe in on the tackle.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
70, Timberwolf. 70
I got motion there. Me. I got this.
On second down, Walker. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Ready.
It is third and long.
Ready. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Throwing is Milroe. He's got it. He gets free inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 79 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Let's go.
To the air now on first and 10. On the move past the 40. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Atlanta. Will Riker down, on for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Falcons cut into the lead a little bit.
56, Falcons 28.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Now it's Milroe. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards.
What I loved most about this was just the ability of the quarterback, Mike, to so quickly go through his progression. You see early on at the top of his drop, his eyes are downfield. Quickly realizes there's not a lot of opportunities downfield. Check it down to your back and see if he can pick up the rest after the catch and move the chains with his legs. Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Go!
Regular play action now with Milroe. That's down the field and intercepted. He is out of bounds, but that's a nice return to give the offense the ball up as the 45-yard line.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
And he's going to be taken down and sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on, set. Fit, hut.
He'll drop to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Kaiir Elam. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Seahawks take over.
And really the story of the day for this offense, Mike, is it's just been far too many self-inflicted wounds. You're not going to overcome being reckless with the ball, inconsistent with the passing game, and beat teams in the NFL. It's just not going to happen, and the bad day at the office just continues.
Alert! Alert! Left, check out.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Ready?
Now Milroe. Oh, what a throw. Swinging it across his body and complete. are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards.
Cowboy 80.
Check.
Cut it. Ready, ready?
Here's Walker.
Ken Walker, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
Ready? Viking 18. Hut.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he's in! Touchdown, Seattle. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the ready? Here we go. Black 40. Tag.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 31-yard line.
A gain of 34
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Pitts is the man in motion.
60 red. Ready?
On the toss, it's Robinson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Yellow 22. Hut.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Hey, motion. Let's go.
Up the middle they go. Nice move. Slips a tackle. Gets forward for a gain of 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
3rd down and 9.
Let's go. Panther 60.
Now a give to Walker, running right. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
At the 35-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. About that. Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
38-yard line.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Ready?
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Hut.
They'll throw out of the gun. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but it appears just to be a few inches short.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Man in motion, heading left.
Ready?
Back to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Out of man, left side. It's caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
1st down.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st down, Atlanta.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
They'll look to throw yet again. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
More yards.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense gets a little lackadaisical. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Now, a two-point conversion attempt coming.
The Falcons will line up for the two-point
They'll look to
conversion.
throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for two is unsuccessful. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
From the gun, it's Milroe. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. So it's a win here for the Seahawks.